Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to do another fragrance video and review. So I am going to do the Burberry Her franchise, all of them. I'm going to go over all of them. I don't own all of them. I own quite a few of them though. I am very familiar with them all, but I wanted to give you guys all my thoughts and my take on the Burberry Her franchise. It's been very popular for many years now. And just kind of go over what the differences are amongst the fragrances, which ones I really like, which ones I'm getting tired of, and which ones I think you should try. So without further ado, let's start this video. So this is the original Burberry Her. This is what it looks like. This beautiful package here has the cute little pink cap. Smells absolutely lovely and inviting and sweet and very feminine. So this particular fragrance is an eau de parfum or an EDP. It has strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, and sour cherry. It has black currant, mandarin, orange, lemon, violet, jasmine, musk, vanilla, cashmere, wood, amber, oak moss, and patchouli. So that's the original. There's also a limited edition petals one that has like the petals floating in it. They're the same exact scent, just so you guys know. That's why I'm not devoting like a whole separate thing to it, because the same fragrance, it just has cute little petals. I like this fragrance a lot. This kind of started my love affair with that like really fruity, sweet, gourmand type of a fragrance. It does have some floral in here, but you don't get a lot of that. This thing has wonderful projection and sillage, like very long scent trail, 6 to 8 hours for me, no problem. It's a very inviting DNA, and it has like some of those nuances of Baccarat Rouge 540 if you're into that. It doesn't have like the saffron and then some of those woody notes, but I feel like it's very, very similar. Other than that, as far as dry down goes for the fragrance, I feel like people ask me if I'm wearing Baccarat when I'm wearing Burberry Her. It happens all the time. I'm not a Baccarat Rouge 540 fan. That's just my personal preference on my particular skin. I bring out the masculine notes on that one because it is unisex. It doesn't work for me. I love it on other people. I just do not love it for me. So it's not in my collection, and I probably will not ever talk about it or review it. For that reason, I also think there's plenty of other people on YouTube who have talked about Baccarat Rouge 540. You don't need my thoughts or opinions. All you need to know is that one's not for me. However, this was kind of my solution to that, the Burberry Her, and it's been in my collection for quite some time, and I've loved it. I've gone through many different bottles of this, and it really has stolen my heart. But I'm starting to reach a point in my life where I think I'm over that kind of DNA, right? I've been on the hunt for some new fragrances, and so sadly, I think some of the Burberry Hers will be leaving my collection. I'm still debating if the original is going to leave my collection or not, but as of right now, I'm not reaching for it. Doesn't mean that I don't love it, doesn't mean I don't recommend it to everybody else, doesn't mean I don't enjoy it when I smell it on people, because I do. Don't get it twisted. I just think for me, I'm searching for something different. That's all. As we get older, our senses and then what we like, our profiles change over time. And unfortunately, I'm just in this like situation right now where I am really striving for something different, and I'm getting kind of tired and bored of the same old, same old. Doesn't mean that the fragrance isn't lovely. Doesn't mean that I didn't love it. Doesn't mean that I haven't gone through several bottles, which I have. But that is kind of my feelings currently on the Burberry Her original eau de parfum. I think it's great, and I do recommend it over some of the others. But I just think I'm getting a little bit burnt out on it, and maybe it's time for a change for me. Now that's going to lead us into the Burberry Her EDT. That's this little guy. He's green. If that's not showing up on camera, he is green. I have very different feelings about this one than the original Her. So let's go over the notes. I'm going to pop them up there for you too. So this one has pear, strawberry, blackcurrant, pink pepper, peony, lily of the valley, honeysuckle, musk, and cedar. If you guys are starting to see a pattern, I like fragrance. I like fruity fragrances with musk. Is just kind of a thing for me that I'm starting to realize that I like that sort of thing. That is a go-to thing for me. I didn't realize I liked musk so much until I started looking at the notes of all the fragrances I have. This fragrance for me embodies like spring and summer. I constantly reach for this for spring and summer. I think this is a great like everyday scent. It's just easy to wear. Can wear it anywhere, no fluff kind of situation. It is more floral than the original or really any of the other Burberry Hers in the collection. But there's something about this one that just captures my attention. I think it's the pear in this for me really makes it different and adds a level of freshness, and it just screams spring and summer. And this one I will be keeping in my collection. Out of all the Burberry Hers that I'm going to talk about today, this one will be staying. I'm going to finish this bottle and see how I feel about it, see if I want to repurchase it, because I'm liking this scent profile better than the originals and the other ones. But in a year or so when I finish this, we will see if I continue to add it to my collection or if it has been decluttered by then. I am on the avid hunt and search for new fragrances. I'm also trying to dabble in some niche fragrances too. So if you got anything that you guys love and you think I would like, leave it down below, because I am actually avidly searching for new fragrance. Plus when I find new fragrances, we will talk about them, okay? So that's Burberry Her EDT. Eau de Toilette. So of course this is by far probably my favorite from the entire collection, and the one that I just can't seem to get over right now. So moving on from those two, we're going to talk about a discontinued one real quick so I don't do them all at the end, right? Burberry Blossom, I believe, was discontinued. That one has mandarin, orange, pink pepper, peony, plum, blossom, musk, and sandalwood. For whatever reason, I never picked this one up. I think it was because it was very short-lived. It just didn't really grab my attention. Again, I'm not a huge overly woody fan, so if I remember, it was more floral and more woody, which just wasn't my thing. Didn't have enough fruitiness for me to like it, so that's why I didn't pick it up, and I don't typically recommend it, and clearly it wasn't popular because it left rather quickly, right? So I'm also going to talk about another discontinued one, but I do have this one. This is the original Burberry Her Intense. This one's from 2019. Has this darker kind of liquid in it. But this one, there's something special about this fragrance. It has a lot of the original Her DNA in it. However, it has some added things. So it claims that it's red fruit, blackberry, jasmine, benzoid. I'll put that up there as well. But it also has like cherry notes, jasmine, violet accord, and cedar. Like this one is like date night, elegant. If I didn't mention, I do think most of these can be worn all year round, this included, but I do feel like this is more of an evening fragrance just based on the heaviness of the notes. I liked this. I loved this. I think I went through 2 bottles. This is my 3rd one. And I just think for me, again, it goes back to what I was saying about original Her, because they all kind of have that same DNA. I think I'm just moving on from this type of scent profile, which is crazy because I love berry fragrances and, you know, cherry and all of those things. But for whatever reason, there's something about this sort of DNA that I'm moving on from. And I don't know if it has everything to do with Baccarat Rouge 540 or just a little bit, but I think it has a lot to do with it because I'm just so tired of spelling up front scent profile at other people. This fragrance was discontinued. They did make a new one in its place, which I'll talk about next. I still really like it. You know, it's very sought after, so as of right now, I'm just not reaching for it, and I don't think it will be staying in my collection to be finished just because I'm personally not reaching for it. Once I hit a point where I'm not reaching for something, I kind of move on. But who knows, I may finish the bottle and just move on because it is discontinued. So it's not like I'm going to get another one anyways. So let's move on to the new one. This is the last one I picked up. And this is when I kind of started to realize like maybe I'm starting to fall out of love with the scent profile. And this is Burberry Her Eau de Parfum Intense. These are what the boxes look like. I just figured I'd show you one since I have one. And then this is in that beautiful pink package that they are doing now on some of these. This one smells really, really good. It is different than the others. I'll put up the notes here. It varies, which I do really appreciate. It smells really rich and very decadent in that way. Doesn't have like a cheapness or harshness to it at all. But again, it smells similar to the others, and that's the reason why I don't reach for it. I did pick it up. I'm glad I got the smaller bottle because I'm starting to fall out of love with this fruity, floral DNA, this sweet kind of gourmand DNA for whatever reason. I still love fruity fragrances. I think I'm just looking for something different. I'm also tired of everyone smelling like Baccarat Rouge 540. It's becoming a little stale. It's not unique. It's not enjoyable really anymore for me, even though I do like all the Burberry Her fragrances. I just think I need something different, and that is why I don't really reach for this one. And then last but not least is another fragrance that I don't have, but I think I need to revisit because again, like I've discussed, my scent profiles of what I'm liking is just on the up and up of change right now. And this one, for some reason, I think I would enjoy more now than when it released. And that is Burberry Her London Dreams. This fragrance has lemon, ginger, peony, rose, musk, and amber. Again, with the darn fruit and musk, right? I do also really enjoy amber, so you will see that repetitively come up in a lot of my fragrances. That's another thing I noticed when I was on the hunt for new fragrances, that keeps coming up, that I like that. This fragrance, I never really picked it up because it had a very like lemon drop scent. So it was really, really sweet to start, but then it had this really interesting kind of powder sharp dry down, which I think is coming maybe from that like ginger musk amber. And it never caught my attention. It always felt a little more mature. But since I am more mature now and more grown, maybe this would be something I'm interested in now. I'm going to talk about one more that I don't own, which is the Burberry Her Elixir. It's strawberry, blackberry, jasmine, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. Again, with the darn sandalwood. I don't think I like sandalwood. This fragrance goes very sugary, powdery on my particular skin type, so I never picked it up. I know Elixir by far is everyone else's favorite just because it's a little softer, not quite as sharp as the original Her or the intense version. So if that's something you're interested in, that would be the one for you. I mean, most of these, even the EDT is lasting. Like the EDT, I get about 4-hour wear out of, no problem. Sometimes 6. Everything else is 6 to 8 hour wear, which you kind of expect from an eau de parfum catalog from Burberry. It is great quality, long wear, and you get compliments. I will say I get compliments on all these fragrances, so that's not why I'm choosing to move on from the scent profile. I get compliments, and I think if that is what you're into, then you definitely go for that. I'm just getting a little tired of the candy gourmand elements. Vanilla and fruity red berry fragrances have been trending for quite some time now, and I just feel like it's a little redundant. Doesn't mean I won't be adding them to my collection. I have been trying tons of samples of new stuff that I'm interested in, and I will report back to you guys about, especially if I end up buying bottles of any of these. We'll talk about it. Or if you guys want me to do a video about samples I've tried and discuss them, I can do that too. Let me know down in the comments box below. But basically, my final thoughts with Burberry Her is it is absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for a fruity gourmand, you definitely need to check these out. They're long wear and they are worth the money. My star of the show that will continue to ride or die in my collection as of now is going to be Burberry Her EDT. This one just has that bright pear notes in it with, you know, a little bit of the strawberry, the black currant, pink pepper, peony, lily of the valley, honeysuckle, musk, and cedar, and this is the winner for me out of all of them. I have loved and enjoyed all of them, but my scent profile has moved on to more of that citrus fruit with those berries, and so that's kind of where I'm at. Plus, we currently are in summer season, so my need for a heavy sweet fragrance is just not here right now. That usually is more of a full winter vibe for me. So those are kind of my thoughts, guys, and that is what I love and will be keeping in my collection. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I post a new video every Tuesday. In that description box will always be my Instagram for daily posts, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.